Hi students, so very good morning for all of you. Welcome to high school section. Till now you are all the primary school students and now you are upgraded to the high school section. Now all of you are 6th class. So let us clap ourselves for coming to the high school section. So very wonderful to see all of you again, my dear students. Because of this COVID pandemic, we are going for online video classes. So you can see the video clearly, and if you do not understand, you can repeat the video and you can observe the video again. So now let us start 6th class social first lesson. So first let me ask a few questions. So all of you know what is this. If I ask what is this, you will say, sir, this is world map. If I ask what is this, you will say, sir, it is India map. If I ask, sir, what is this? This is Andhra Pradesh map. So dear students, now let me clearly say, we are going to start 6th class first lesson, reading of maps. First lesson, reading of maps. So dear students, if you observe, I am speaking in English and you are understanding that English. In the same way, maps also give some information for us. Maps also speak. Sir, how do maps speak, sir? So dear students, maps do not speak directly, but looking the map, we can give some information. So how to read a map? How to understand a map? If you see, dear students, the language of the maps is, we have 4 languages of the map. One map say about the symbols it show about the symbols, and the other map show about the scale. The other map show about the colors, and the last point what we come across is that the other map show about the directions. These are the 4 important languages of the map. If anybody asks, what do maps say? Maps give some important information. If any maps have some symbols, it gives some information. Maps, they can be drawn on the scale. And maps show different colors. In the first map, what I have shown, if you observe, in the first map, what I have shown, the world map, here, this blue color entirely shows water. Blue color represents water. So dear students, these are the 4 languages of the map. So very important question, and you should be ready to answer the questions what I ask, and you should write the notes on your own. What are the languages of the map? You go back to the video and see. The languages of the map are symbols, scale, colors, and directions. Some maps show symbols, some maps show scale, some maps show colors, and some maps show directions. So dear students, now sir, what is map? Map I said, if you observe, dear students, map is derived from the Latin word mappo. Sir, what is a mappo? It is a Latin word. One more important question. From which word the word map is derived? The word map is derived from the Latin word mappo, which means napkin. Sir, napkin, what is napkin? So dear students, you know what is a napkin. For example, if you observe, this is the napkin. So this is, if you observe, this is a flat napkin. So if you observe, all the maps are in the shape of the napkin. You know that all the maps are in the shape of a napkin. So the word map is derived from the Latin word mappo, which means napkin. Dear students, and very important thing, sir, who started this map first, sir? If you observe, Mercator. Mercator is the person first who used the map. If you observe, this Mercator, what he did is, he collected the maps and made into a book. He collected different maps. Mercator, he collected different maps and he made it into a book. And you know what is that collection of maps called? That is called as atlas. You know atlas. If you have an atlas, you just open the atlas and see. In atlas, you will have world map, all different continent maps. You have different physical features maps, different maps you will be having. Climate maps will be there, different kinds of maps you come across. So this Mercator, he collected different maps and he made into a book. Is it clear? And dear students, one important thing is that Babylonians are the first people who introduced these maps. Babylonians are the first people who introduced these maps. Clear? So, if you observe very clearly, everything, observe these points once again. What is a map? From which word it is derived? And who introduced the map? Mercator. And he collected the maps and made into a book, and that is called as an atlas. And Babylonians are the first people who introduced these maps. Dear students, if you observe very clearly, I am giving a very important information. You know what is history? It is study of some past happened events. You know what is geography? Geography is nothing but a study about the physical features of the landforms, different kinds of landforms. So even if you observe this, so what is called as study of maps, sir? What is called as study of maps? So even we have a study that is called as cartography. Dear students, cartography, observe very clearly. Cartography is the study of the maps. The study of the maps is called as the cartography. And the person who study about these maps is called as a cartographer. You know who is a photographer, who takes the photos. He is called as a photographer. Here, who studies the maps is called as a cartographer. Is it clear? So, I clearly said what is the study of the maps? It is cartography, and the person who studies about the maps is called as a cartographer. Dear students, if you observe very clearly, all of you, as a part of an activity, everybody should make a map now. Everybody should make a map now. Sir, how do we make a map, sir? One thing you do, you take a white paper. And you know where is the school? And you know where is your house? From school, for suppose this is the school. From school, you have to draw your house on a map. Say for example, this is the school and here is somewhere your house. This is the school and here is your house. From school to house, the way you have to draw on the map. So, from school, if you go straight like this, you will get a temple here, you draw a temple here. If you go straight like this, you will get a highway, you should write a highway here. If you go like this, you will get a petrol bunk here. If you go like this, you will get a church here. Is it clear? If you go like this directly, you will get a bus depot here. If your house is located this side. If your house is located here, if you go like this here, send a small hospital is there. So we have to go like this. So dear students, what I have drawn on the board is a map. So all of of you, all the students, my dear loving students, all of you concentrate on social studies. Very useful for your future competitive examinations. Whomsoever want to become an IAS officer, IPS officer, or who want to break up group 1, group 2 civils examinations, concentrate on the social studies and go through the newspapers regularly. So here is the activity for you, and the questions on this will be informed you shortly, and you should write all the answers on the paper in a notebook, in a separate notebook. You have to write all the answers. What I explained very clearly, the questions will be informed through WhatsApp later. So hope reading of the maths lesson is very clear for all of you. So love you all children. All of you, after completion of this video, take your rough notebooks, take a pen and draw the map what I said and put in the WhatsApp, sir, my map. So I know the direction to your house. Thank you very much for all of you. Thank you. Bye. Have a great day. Love you all.